Welcome to Struggling with Fits. Today, it ended up being a good day, but we get loads canceled, have trouble getting around in the parking lot. Yeah, but it all ends up working out. We're preloaded with a box for tomorrow, but today we start off in Marshalltown like we typically do, and we take we're supposed to take a load down to Van Meter, and end up taking a load down to Des Moines instead, getting turned around there, wasting a bunch of time in the parking lot, trying to figure out where what load I should actually take. But get that delivered, go over to the Des Moines Forterra location, grab a box and a square structure, and head up to Huxley, where we have the wrong delivery contact phone number, and then once we get the correct one, they don't answer, and we just have a bunch of random problems like that. Ends up just fine. It comes off the trailer real quick, but and then we finish the day preloading in Iowa Falls, heading for a job site just southeast of Independence, Iowa, tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for some trucking. Morning, everybody. This morning I got here at a good time. Not because I was earlier than yesterday. I actually 5 minutes later. But right after I pulled in, I got at least 2 trucks behind me that pulled in. I don't know what kind of line I got out here, but there's just 1 truck. I'm headed out back to what we call staging. We call what they call staging. Yeah, gonna get lined up for the regular manholes. Ooh, look at all that water. There was I don't know if I want to call it pop-up shower, but it wasn't over where I live, just down here over Marshalltown, and it dumped nearly a ½ inch in a short amount of time. Obviously that's not a whole lot compared to a lot of places right now, but I'm gonna slow down and let him do what he's gonna do. Ooh, it is deep. Let's not sit one place too long. A lake down there. Well, I gotta get turned around. Good morning. It is 8:15 right now. We are next to Menards. Marshalltown. We got loaded. Had a bit of a snafu this morning. I should have been out there a long time ago. In fact, I actually recorded a clip before this. I just deleted it because I was a little complaining, so I just got rid of it, and we're gonna start over. The reason why I was complaining was because this morning when I was the second truck in line this morning. I was in great shape. Got pulled around to the staging area, second in line, and the loader comes up to me and says, "Hey, your load canceled." So yeah, you can imagine that I wasn't feeling real wonderful then. And all ended up working out. I texted my contact, and he got back with me a little while later. I didn't go anywhere. I just pulled to the front of the yard, and he ended up setting me up with a different load. It rained this morning, I didn't show you the yard, but it is, well, I did in the first clip, huh? But it's a lake in the yard. Anyway, that random shower canceled. I'm sure made the job site too muddy at the first place I was supposed to go to. So everything is the same for today, except for the first load. Instead of going to Van Meter, we're going to Des Moines, specifically Merle Hay and Aurora. Right there by the Harbor Freight is where it is. So when I get closer, I'm going to call them and find out where exactly they're going to want me. And then I got to run to Des Moines. It's going to be a long day. Yeah. We'll see if we get it all done. We will see. I needed that jump on the morning like I was there for. I probably should have been out of there before 7 is when I would have been out of there. So obviously I was pretty frustrated this morning. Now I got some obligations to be back in my house at a certain point tonight, so hopefully we will still make it. We're almost to our stop. We got slowed down pretty good earlier. It had the hammer lane closed. When it narrows down to 2 lanes at the northeast mixer, I guess you just call it the east mixer. So it was down to 1 lane, which slows down highway during rush hour pretty good. Not saying that I had it worse than anybody else, but we slowed down pretty good. But we're almost there. Top of the hill here, there's a B-dubs, and we're pulling in, should be right before the B-dubs. Ow, come on. Right before the B-dubs. There was a truck getting unloaded there, but obviously not going to be there anymore. When I called probably 45 minutes ago now, we've got a lot of things working against us today, but we are going to overcome, huh? I didn't even shift that. Be able to pull in right here. Yep. Interesting. Well, we're now in Des Moines. Got our stuff off there on Merle Hay and Aurora. Took a little while, and then had trouble getting out of the parking lot because the way I thought was open was not open, so I was just sort of wandering around. Yes, the trailer did go over a curb, but only empty. I didn't have any choice, actually. I had 0 choice. There was no way to get out without. If you guys are wondering, I think it was Herschel who was asking about how it is driving a long hooded truck, and well, hold on, it's a long hooded truck, but it's a short wheelbase truck. I don't know all the laws, but I know. Back up. This truck was made for Canada. It was sold in Canada, specifically Quebec. And I know around the time this was built, there were laws. Maybe you guys can correct me and tell me exactly what the laws were. Length laws that forced companies to have short wheelbases. And so it was designed that way from factory. And I wanted a short wheelbase. That's part of the reason why I bought this truck, was for job sites. Doing what I'm doing right now. Some of you guys are probably better than me and have long wheelbases and do the same thing, but that's fine. This is what I chose. And I like it. So my guy's coming right now to get me loaded. I only have 2 pieces from here. It's a lighter load going up to Huxley. This is us. There's 1 box and 1 cover. Get this thing strapped down too. I put it over that so it doesn't fly off going down the road. That'd be fun. Okay, that was very quick, and I needed that because we've been behind all day. Need to put some ketchup. All right, I gotta scribble in my logbook and get out of here. I'm at my last pickup for the day, and I found out that this load is a preload for tomorrow. I'm not delivering it today, which is a disappointment to me because I was really hoping to have this off the trailer today, but it is what it is. Where's this guy going? Picking up a box for tomorrow, and then I'm going to come back and do a second box. Need to give this guy plenty of room to get around me on both sides. Should be good right there. Usually there's somebody that comes out and meets me, but I haven't seen anybody yet. We'll see if they come find me. I'm gonna throw my glasses on. This is what we look like. Just 1 box. It's 25,600 pounds. Pretty simple. If I had more chains, I would have done all chains. But we have plenty of securement on here. Chains on the end to keep everything from sliding. Those are the most important spots. And then I have 3 straps. 3 straps through the middle. So 6,600 times 2 is 13,200. Plus 5,400 times 2 is 1,080. Plus 1 more is 15 or 16,200, right? Yeah. 16,200 plus the 13,200. We're plenty over our weight requirements. I like that it's light and low, relatively. We'll see him over there tomorrow. I'm gonna go through the tight way. Why? Because I feel like it. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. The way I'm gonna go is pretty low, but I've been this way before, so I'm not worried. Oh, I didn't have my fan on. Oh, I'll show you guys Like I say, I was really hoping that this would have been a direct over there load, but timing wise this works out better anyway. We're gonna go down this low and narrow road. I didn't come in this way. I came in the better way. But I already know I can fit here, so. Or just go slow. Guess who I saw today? I didn't notice in time to get my radio to shout or get on the radio and say hi. But I saw Super Trucker Dan going south on I-35. Probably close to just between Ames and Story City. I stopped in Story City. So now we're just going home. It's 2:20 now, so I'll be home at 3:20. I'll probably park. I don't know what I'll do. I might go into the driveway. It didn't rain today. It didn't rain yesterday, but it rained the day before. I think I'm fine. I'm not extremely heavy. Yeah, we'll risk it for the biscuit. With the fan on, the temp drops real fast. Let's see if we can not stop. Well, we're gonna have to stop. Oh, I didn't want to stop. Why? Because I got a hill there. Anyway, we'll see in a minute. As you can see, we're back at the house. It's the end of the day. I'm about to mow, but everything's holding on good. All the work that I did over the weekend looks like it's doing pretty good. I checked some stuff just now underneath the truck. Hopefully tomorrow, so we got this load tomorrow, and then we have, well, we're doing a second round. It's a little loose. I might tighten that. And then we're doing a second round. So that might be all we're gonna get done tomorrow, which I'm sort of sad about that. I would have loved to do more. I'll be over there at 7. Well, I'm probably actually going to leave at 5 or before, and get over there at 6:30 or before, because it's an hour and a half up there. There's going to be people that will be sleeping there tonight, so I'm not going to be the first one to get unloaded, unfortunately. But hopefully they get going quickly. It's just one box per truck, so it's not like it takes long to unload. So it should go pretty smoothly. They do have to set them each time, but the truck's got a rotate. Anyway, I don't think it's going to take too long to get unloaded in the morning, is what I'm saying. Hopefully we get out of there quickly. I'm hoping I'm out of there before 9. I'm thinking I'm going to have to wait a little while. Get out of there before 9. I can get back across 10:30. I could probably be back over across 1 o'clock, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't heard anything about Thursday, whether or not I have a load or not yet. Hopefully I find out a good time tomorrow, so that if I don't, I have a way of planning for my Thursday, and I can book a load and all that stuff. So that's all I got. I am very much hoping that my 9 o'clock departure from the job site is wrong, and that I can get out of there much sooner, because if I can, then I'm going to stop at probably Freightliner in Waterloo and pick up the parts that I need to get that tachometer and speedometer working. And we can be, I'm sure I'm supposed to have that. Either way, it'd be nice to have, even if it's not technically legal. All right, I'm going to shut up now. I've been jabbering. Again, thanks for watching. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button. We'll see you in the next one.